Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying grounded in your truth and light. Today, I'm tuning into some very strong energy from your person, and wow, it's incredibly intense. The moment I tapped into their vibration, I felt this heavy wave of emotion, almost like a mixture of exhaustion, regret, and longing. What I'm sensing is that your person has been going through a deep emotional struggle. They're mentally, emotionally, and spiritually drained. It's as though they've been running from their feelings for so long, trying to numb the pain of losing you, but that avoidance has only made the ache stronger. They've been pretending to be fine, keeping busy, surrounding themselves with distractions, or even engaging in surface-level connections to fill the void. But none of it is working anymore. In their silence, they've come to a massive realization: no matter how far they go, no matter how long they stay away, and no matter who they try to replace you with, no one can come close to the bond they shared with you. The connection between you two has a spiritual depth that transcends distance and time. The physical separation has not weakened the bond; if anything, it's made it even stronger within their heart and soul. Right now, your person is sitting with a deep sense of regret, sorrow, and longing. They're realizing that they took something sacred for granted. They see clearly now that what you offered wasn't ordinary love, it was unconditional, healing, and transformative. This awareness is hitting them hard. They're feeling lost without your presence, almost like a piece of them is missing. What's haunting them most is the thought that you might have finally moved on, that you might be turning away from them for good. That fear has been tormenting them, pushing them into deep reflection about everything that went wrong. They've been replaying memories of your time together over and over: the laughter, the late-night conversations, the little moments of comfort and understanding. But they're also replaying the times they pushed you away, the times they weren't honest, open, or emotionally available. They recognize that they messed up, and it's eating them up inside. They wish they had been braver, more expressive, more present when they had the chance. This realization has brought them to a very humbling place, a place of truth and vulnerability that they used to run from. In the past, you were incredibly patient with them. You gave them grace when they didn't deserve it. You saw the best in them, even when they couldn't see it in themselves. You believed in their potential to grow and evolve. You held space for their healing, even when it meant sacrificing pieces of your own peace. You forgave them time and time again because your heart was genuine, and you truly believed in the love you shared. But instead of stepping up and matching your energy, they let fear guide their actions. They avoided accountability, deflected blame, and sometimes even made you question your worth. That dynamic left you feeling confused, drained, and betrayed. There came a moment when you realized you couldn't keep giving from an empty cup. You had poured so much of yourself into this connection that you began losing touch with your own needs. That's when something within you shifted. You made the courageous decision to pull your energy back, not out of anger or resentment, but out of self-respect. You started redirecting your focus toward your own healing, your own growth, and your own happiness. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. You learned that protecting your peace meant stepping away from their chaos and choosing yourself. During this time of separation, you went through a profound transformation. You began reconnecting with your inner power, rediscovering your worth, and setting healthy boundaries. You learned to put yourself first without guilt, understanding that self-love is the foundation of all healthy connections. You started exploring your passions again, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit, and creating a life that felt whole with or without them. You became more grounded, more confident, and more aligned with your divine purpose. And that transformation did not go unnoticed. On an energetic level, your person can feel the shift within you. They can sense that you've reclaimed your power. There's a part of them that both admires and fears it. They know that you're no longer in a space where you'll accept half-effort or uncertainty. They can feel the boundaries you've built, not as walls, but as sacred protection around your energy. This realization has triggered something deep within them. It's forcing them to confront their own patterns, their fears of intimacy, and the ways they've sabotaged meaningful connections in the past. Your person is going through their own awakening right now. They're looking back at everything that happened between you with clearer eyes. They see how they let other people's opinions, insecurities, or external circumstances influence their choices. Instead of trusting their heart and standing by you, they allowed doubts and distractions to pull them away from what truly mattered. They now recognize that they jeopardized something rare and precious, something that most people spend a lifetime searching for. The weight of that realization is immense. It's like a constant ache in their chest, a reminder of what they've lost because of fear and pride. They've had to face themselves in ways they never have before. Nights spent awake, scrolling through old messages or pictures, wondering how they could have handled things differently. They're beginning to see that their avoidance and emotional distance were never about you, they were about their own inner turmoil. They were battling deep-seated fears of vulnerability, commitment, and loss. They didn't know how to handle the depth of the connection they felt with you because it was so real, so intense, and so unlike anything they had ever experienced. It scared them, so they ran. But now, after a long period of soul-searching, they're beginning to understand that running only made things worse. Your person is preparing to return, but this time, they're coming with truth and intention. They've been reflecting deeply on their past behavior and are ready to open up in a way they never have before. They want to explain why they distanced themselves, why they acted the way they did, and what they've learned from it. They're finally realizing that avoidance doesn't protect them, it only creates more pain. They're ready to take accountability for their actions and to communicate with honesty. This time, they're not looking for a temporary fix or an emotional bandage, they're looking for something real and lasting. They've made the decision to stop giving their energy to meaningless situations or connections. Their soul is calling them back to you because, deep down, they know this connection is part of their greater spiritual path. They've been mentally and emotionally preparing themselves to step into a commitment that reflects maturity and growth. This isn't an impulsive decision, it's one born from genuine introspection. They understand that your trust won't come easily. They know they hurt you, and they're aware that words alone won't heal those wounds. That's why they're focused on showing you through consistent action that they've changed. They're ready to be vulnerable, to express love without fear, and to stand by you through challenges instead of running from them. They want to show you the side of themselves that's been hidden, the side that's tender, loyal, and capable of deep emotional connection. Right now, your person feels an incredible sense of urgency. Time feels like it's slipping away, and they can't shake the feeling that if they don't act soon, they might lose you for good. They're being spiritually guided to come forward, to speak their truth, and to make amends. They're feeling your absence deeply, not just emotionally, but energetically. You've become an irreplaceable presence in their life. The high vibrational energy you radiate has had a profound effect on them, helping them see themselves and their life more clearly. They're realizing that your energy is not something they can find elsewhere, it's unique, healing, and magnetic. Your person is preparing for a conversation that could change everything. When they return, they're not just coming to apologize, they're coming to share their heart openly. They want to talk about their fears, their past mistakes, and their dreams for the future. They're ready to have those deep emotional conversations that once terrified them. This is their way of showing that they've matured, that they've learned the value of emotional honesty and connection. They want this conversation to be a turning point, a moment of truth and healing for both of you. But here's something important to remember: their return isn't about seeking forgiveness just to ease their guilt. They're ready to do the real work, to prove their growth, to rebuild trust, and to show up consistently. They know healing the relationship will take time and patience. They understand that your boundaries exist for a reason and that they'll have to earn their place in your life again. They're prepared to do that because, for the first time, they see the depth of what they stand to lose if they don't. This moment in your connection holds incredible potential for healing, renewal, and lasting love. You've both evolved in your own ways, and that growth creates space for something healthier, deeper, and more authentic to emerge. Whether this reunion leads to a romantic reconciliation or simply closure and peace, it will bring clarity and transformation for both of you. Spirit is guiding this process, ensuring that whatever unfolds aligns with your highest good. So, beautiful souls, as this energy unfolds, remember to stay centered in your truth. You've done the inner work, you've reclaimed your power, and you've learned that real love begins within. If your person returns, meet them from a place of strength and compassion, not from past pain, but from the wisdom you've gained. You don't need to rush anything. Let their actions speak. Let time reveal whether their transformation is genuine. The universe is reminding you that you deserve love that is honest, nurturing, and consistent, love that doesn't require you to shrink or compromise your worth. Whether it's with this person or someone new, know that the love meant for you will honor your soul, not drain it. Thank you so much for being here with me today, my loves. If this message resonated with your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more intuitive readings like this. Your energy is precious, so protect it, nurture it, and keep aligning with your higher self. You are deserving of love that's real, grounded, and eternal. Sending you all love, healing, and light, and I'll see you in the next video.